Oh, there is so much happening. There is so much that I want to talk about. There's so much happening for us. And I have some downloads that I've written here. I feel like I'm talking to someone who is going through a massive quantum leap. A quantum leap in just about every area of life, but like a quantum leap in your belief in yourself. A quantum leap in self-belief. Okay? And there is a major lesson right now in going inward to get everything that you want externally. Because the things that you want externally, the changes that you want to see in your life externally, money, the relationship that you want, friendships that you want, the home, the job, the life purpose, the path, whatever it is. That's all an inside job. You know, we hear it a million times in the manifestation world. We don't attract what we want, we attract what we are. I've said it about 400 million billion times on my channel. But there's certain lessons that happen over the healing journey that just get brought back in and brought back in and brought back in ways that are deeper and deeper and clearer. And I've been getting reminded of this a lot lately on my own path. It's like, whatever changes you want to see outside yourself, and I do quotes around outside yourself and externally, because there is nothing outside yourself. Anything you see is so filtered through your lens that there really is nothing outside yourself. So if there's anything that you're unhappy with in your life in this moment, changing that starts inside and ends inside. It's all an inside job. So what can you do to start to pull the focus back inward to your vibration, your spiritual life, your self-care, your filling of your own cup? I got a message the other day that I put down to mention in a video that it's like imperative and kind of urgent right now to remove yourself from any environments where you don't feel like you belong, where you feel like you're stifled. People around you don't resonate with you. Maybe there's like a fakeness in this environment. It's so urgent right now to remove yourself from anything that doesn't feel right. And there's something particularly about an environment. Maybe there's a job that you've been wanting to leave for a while that you felt like you could kind of coast along there for a while. You knew it wasn't right, but thought maybe, oh, like I'll coast along here 6 months or whatever. You have to leave now. I mean, of course, make sure that you'll be financially good. Or if it's like a roommate situation that you need to leave, make sure that you have something else lined up. We don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot here, but there's something urgent about getting out of a certain environment or situation right now. Because the longer you stay in this environment, whatever it is, the longer you drain yourself. And I see somebody like growing out of things that they've been involved in for a while. Maybe it's a certain type of work that you've been doing most of your life, and you find yourself in a situation that on paper might not look that bad, but there's something in you that just can't do it anymore. You can't fake the funk. You can't act like this is okay for you anymore. And it's urgently necessary at this time to make your moves and get out. There's a twisty in my back, and it hurts. We're going through eclipse season, and whenever you find this video is when it's meant for you, but as I'm recording this, we're walking through eclipse season. And everything is heightened during eclipse season. It's a very unstable energy. There's a lot going on. There's a lot moving. There's a lot shifting. And it's recommended that we don't do our normal full moon, new moon rituals during this time. I think the best thing that we can do during eclipse season is just ground ourselves, nourish ourselves, fill our cup, take care of ourselves, and walk through it. And understand that what is being served up during eclipse season is for our greatest and highest good, whether it seems that way or not. Because eclipses are going to do what they're going to do. And the best thing that we can do is take care of ourselves so that we can show up in a way that makes us proud. And I would also recommend probably to not make any sudden moves or big life-changing decisions if you can help it, because the energy is very high. The potential for reactivity is high. I feel like I'm talking to someone here who is watching things happen in themselves that have been a lifetime coming. Like a very destined, fated energy. You know, I'm feeling this in my own life. I've been going through the process of quitting nicotine. Today's day 15 on the nicotine patch after, sucking on Zins all day, every day for the last 4 years straight. I've been addicted to nicotine on and off since I was 15 years old. That's almost 20 years. I haven't been on it straight through all of those years. I had a year here, 2 years there, 6 months here off of it, but by and large, I've been addicted to nicotine for the last 20 years. And facing this process of handling this addiction has been a beautiful, beautiful process. It's been rewiring parts of my identity, which really is what we need to make any big lasting change in our life. I simply don't identify as someone who's addicted to nicotine anymore. I had to start identifying with healthier things to rewrite the way I see myself. And those are the kind of changes that I'm talking about, that are like lifelong growth processes. Maybe you've had a dream with you in your heart since childhood that you're finally starting to act on. And contending with what has been blocking you from addressing and living that dream all this time. Maybe there's been fear. Maybe there's been things in your identity that have told you that you can never be successful at this. And we have to become aware of what those fears and limitations and blocks are, of course, before we can get past them. But I feel like that's something you did a while ago. I feel like that step has been complete for a while. And now is the time when you're starting to do the thing. No matter how small that may seem to you, or no matter how small the efforts that you're putting out right now may seem to you. And I say how small they may seem to you because any effort that you put towards this dream is a miracle. It's a beautiful portal, a beautiful quantum leap, a decision to disobey that fear. That strengthens your self-belief. It strengthens your relationship with yourself, your self-esteem, your confidence, your assuredness that you have always got your own back, which is limitlessly important. I see somebody looking at a picture of their self as a child and being like, I'm doing this for you. And it's like, the more that we do things that are just for us and to fill our own cup, the more there is a hair in my peripheral vision that just won't leave me alone. It's okay. Everything's okay. What was I talking about before my hair entranced me so? The more decisions that we make to fill ourselves, the juicier our relationships get, the more we benefit the people around us. It's counterintuitive, perhaps, But the more we center ourselves, the more we make sure that our cup is filled, the more we make sure that we are juicy and rested and hydrated and delicious and living our best life, the more we can help others, the more we can give to our friends, our relationships, the people that stand to benefit from us. You know, like say you're on this plane to be a healer. The mode that you may have been in most of your life is to give and give and give and give and give and give and give of yourself until you're depleted and burnt out and tired and stressed and, as Margarita Nazarenko would say, angry little rat in the corner. Watch her. She's amazing. Especially if you're a woman, she is that girl. You know, just an example, but say you're a healer and that's your go-to. You just want to give and give until you're completely dry and depleted, like a used up toothpaste tube. It may not come naturally to you at first to turn your focus back to yourself and center yourself in your life, because you say, I've been sent here to be a healer. What do you mean focus on myself first? But what you have to understand is the more juicy and delicious and taken care of you are, the more you can give. The more people around you will benefit from your juiciness. Maybe you'll even start to teach other people who've been depleting themselves in the names of other people to care for themselves. I think somebody is putting on a concert outside of my building, and it's so distracting. Oh, I do want to announce that I've made some new tiers on my Patreon for career readings, love readings, and of course the one-on-one hour-long readings and channelings on Zoom. You can go to my Patreon in the link in the description box and pin comment below. And with any of these like higher tiers, like love reading, career reading, one-on-one, hour-long reading, you can just get one if you want, or you can stay on every month if you want. You know, if you just want one, pay for it, get the reading, cancel it. You want to get one every month, stay on every month, live your best life. You know? So yeah, I really feel like this is a revolutionary time in your life. This is a story of a girl who is not crying a river anymore. She's focusing on herself. She's juicy, she's delicious, she is rested, she is hydrated, eating healthy foods, focusing inward, and watching everything externally just sparkle and shine and be gorgeous and wonderful and amazing. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon.